Hello guys, so today we're going to be doing a video on the Reacher. I don't know what, I think his name was Alan Rich or something. That was the name of the actor who plays this guy, and he's appearing like some, I don't know, something from a show that I don't watch. But he's super ripped, super buff. You guys might watch the show. You guys might know what it's about. I don't know what it's about, but I don't know. I was inspired because I saw a little bit of Mike Israetel's video on it because he had a video on it, which was pretty interesting. So I wanted to do my own version of it and with my own takes because I haven't watched Mike Israetel's full video. I just watched like the first 3 minutes of it. So I'm just gonna do my take on the men's health video covering this guy. So yeah, I'm gonna give you guys some tips, some false things that this guy might be saying because a lot of these Hollywood stars like to keep secrets. They're using some sauce. They're not really. It's not all the diet that they're following, and they're taking a few things below the counter. Sometimes they lie about their diet too, but we'll go over some of those things in the video. So let's go to reviewing the video. Be looking over what the Reacher eats. And then we're gonna go over some of his working out routine, his workout routine. After we get to like the 4 or 5 minute mark, I'm gonna skip it because he kind of repeats some things. But yeah, we're gonna go over some things. Even though I might not look as big as this guy, trust me, I have some good advice I can give. A lot of these people are on juice, and you can't look at someone who's natural to someone who's on juice. Plus, this guy's way taller than me, so guy probably like look at the fridge. I may get up to halfway of the fridge. I think my head doesn't even make it past the little bars. And this guy's head is all the way over the fridge, so keep an open mind. Let's go without further ado and get into it. Actually, let me raise the volume just a little bit so you guys can hear it. And let's go. Let's get into it.
So this is my kitchen. This is my fridge. I'm actually terrified about what we're gonna find in here. Oh, not bad. I think my wife did some cleaning. Because it doesn't usually look like this. There's no pizza leftovers in here, so my wife must have known you guys were coming and cleaned out the pizza because there's always pizza in the fridge.
What staples do you always have in there?
This is like when you clean up your house before people come over. There's none of the good stuff is in here right now. You know, this almost looks healthy. There's almond milk down there. Like, we're doing good. These are my wife's protein drinks. These are only 30 grams of protein in these. The weak sauce. I'll show you some better ones later. So we always...
Oh, let's go back to that.
Only 30 grams of protein in these. The weak sauce. I'll show you some better ones later.
Hey guys, here we zoom in actually. I don't know, I can't zoom in. But if you pay attention, here's 220 calories for 40 grams of protein. This is actually some crazy protein shake. This is a protein shake I'd recommend. This is some good stuff, and it's strawberry flavored, so it looks good. 40 grams of protein is really good for only 220 calories. So this guy's getting his protein in.
So we always have eggs. I've always got a lot of eggs. That is like my go-to breakfast. So we've got, you know, we got a couple dozen here, cage-free. We're polite to the chickens. Don't look at the no-baked cookie dough from a local bakery. I don't stick spoons in that all day long. We do have a lot of cut fruit. We've got 3 boys in the house. They love...
So the cookie dough, this guy's big, so he's probably burning a lot of calories. So I actually think he's perfectly fine. He can get all the cookie dough he wants as long as he burns it off. And you can see through the results clearly he's big, he's jacked. So it's been working out for him. The fruits are great for when you're cutting down. Like if you eat fruits, it's amazing. You can't, it's almost impossible to get fat eating fruits. Like you have to be eating so many fruits. It's like pretty much impossible. Same thing with eating meat. If you're just eating meat, it's really hard to get fat because it's so low calorie. You're gonna want to puke before you get enough in you to start really gaining weight. So it's good. It's good stuff for this guy.
Love to dive into fruit all the time, and I've got one kid who's like a fruit bat, and it's like all he eats. So he and I are just in there munching away. And from what I've been told, you can't have too much fruit. So I think it's a safe one. So don't mind the cheese dogs. Once again, I have 3 boys, so I can blame the kids on the cheese dogs, but I do love hot dogs. A little mustard, onion. If you can find some chili, great. I didn't say that, okay? Just cut that. People are gonna eat like after they see this, because I eat whatever the hell I want, and I'm not kidding.
How many meals do you eat in a day?
I eat about every hour. I don't know if they're like full meals, you know, probably like 4 full meals.
Hey guys, unless this guy's eating, say you go to sleep, you get 8 hours sleep. Unless this guy's eating 16 times a day, I highly doubt this guy's eating every hour. So this is type of stuff that a lot of these Hollywood people say you have to eat that. You have to eat like a bazillion calories. You don't have to eat that much. Sometimes less is more, and I highly doubt this guy eats that many times a day. So, not if you eat, say, how long do you take for you to eat? You spend a quarter of your day eating? Like it's crazy. There's no way. So, I'd ignore that if I were you guys. It's not good.
Meals, you know. Let me show you what a day of eating for me really looks like. This is the God's honest truth. Ready? This is my breakfast. Pre-made packs of oatmeal. I like a little variety in my life. So I'll take the apples and cinnamon, or my favorite, which I'm almost out of and it's a little scary, the maple and brown sugar. I put it in the microwave for the perfect 27 seconds. I'm a little obsessive. Doesn't want to be mushy, don't want to be too hot. 27 seconds, 2 packs. That's my breakfast.
Again, if you're burning off the calories, it's perfectly good. And coarse oats actually are a really good source of low-calorie carbs. If you get them from the right company, right brand, right place. I'm guessing those types of oats that this guy's getting, those the maple stuff or whatever. It tastes good probably, but it's not like regular coarse oats by itself. So it probably has a lot of calories, but like I said, this guy burns it off. It's all good. He's big, so he's probably burning off a lot of calories.
Here's my lunch. This is what I do for lunch. I'm gonna show you what I do. Hurry up in this guy. This is a fresh one. I just need, oh, but they put the price tag right over the zipper.
Didn't expect Jack Reacher to struggle with the deli cheese.
Here, I'll open it like this. Okay. You take some cheese.
And this guy who's talking, like, I bet you this guy can't even open up the plastic bag either. Like, come on, man. Look at the size of this guy, and if he's struggling, there's no way you're gonna be opening up that thing. But whatever, we move on.
I take 2 pieces of Swiss. You don't want to overdo it. You're not eating a cheese taco. You're eating a meat cheese taco. You take some turkey. You do one little. You don't want to overdo it. So just one little plop or 2. There we go. One little stripe of mustard. The cheese is the bread. So you got your little flavor in the middle. You got your protein, and you got your meat and cheese taco. I could eat 50 of these. Do you guys want one? Dude, they're the best.
What do you have for dinner?
Dinner is good. This is my wife's lovely homemade turkey meatloaf. Very lean, tons of protein. Sometimes we'll have some mashed potatoes in it if I need a little carbs. And we have some greens, like salad or green beans.
Is it hard to stick with your
So, actually, I'm gonna go back to this. So I like what he's doing here with ham and the cheese, low calorie, and adding sauces, especially mustard, low calorie. Mustard has almost no calories in it. So it's good meal, high protein, low calories, makes sense. So this is good, and yeah, well, I'm actually gonna skip to the training because I think he kind of just goes over a few things. He repeats most of the stuff he already said, and there's nothing really interesting to go over. So now we're gonna be looking over his training regimen and highlighting a few details and a few things that we might want to go over in training. So go to that.
going down where Reacher was built?
Okay, so this is my home gym. Well, I'm on the road all the time, so my favorite piece in here is this cage because of the cables. Cables are something that you find the least in hotels. So for me, anytime I'm in here, I'm on these. It usually makes up the bulk of my workout.
How often do you work out?
I work out 5 days a week. If I need to skip a day and hit a Saturday, I do, but I try to keep it Monday through Friday so I can have time to recover. I don't spend a ton of time.
Wait, what did he say? 5 times a week? I think he said 5 times a week.
I work out 5 days a week.
5 days a week. So 5 days a week is actually really good. Anywhere from 4 to 6 is what I recommend. So 5 days a week is good. He's hitting his body. He likes doing cables. It's fine. I like his routine so far. And he's going, from what I can see, slow and controlled. His form could be a little bit better from the way he's standing. He should be standing straight, but he's moving slow and controlled, which is good.
Saturday I do, but I try to keep it Monday through Friday so I can have time to recover. I don't spend a ton of time.
Oh, and these things, these cable for your biceps are like the best. If you get a nice, like, you get them, you go up, that's like the most pump you're gonna ever get in your biceps ever. So I really like these cables.
In the gym, 20, 30 minutes tops. Less wear and tear on the body. Leaves you feeling good.
What's your favorite body part to train?
20, 30 minutes. Some people train pretty hard. I'm guessing this guy trains pretty hard, and he looks good, and he's probably on some sauce. And then if that's all he needs, that's all he needs. Remember, you train for your goals, and this guy's meeting his goals. So 20-30 minutes for some people is more than enough. It's really, you only need a small amount. An hour a week, 3 times, 20 minutes each hard could give you a huge difference in your physique. So really, 1 hour a week, you could look way better than you do right now, most people. So yeah, no, I so far I'm not hating anything on this guy. I like what he's doing.
Definitely not the legs. A lot of what I
Oh, the legs. A lot of people skip legs, guys. Training your whole body is very important. You don't want to injure yourself. If you have one muscle stronger than the other, when you try to do a compound lift, you're gonna find yourself getting injured, and it's not good. So I highly recommend you train your whole body. And there've been studies done that are pretty conclusive in saying that if you train one body part, it'll be more likely to lead growth in the other body part. Like they did one study where they trained one bicep, one arm, when the other was injured, and the other maintained most of its muscle. So there's been some evidence for that, but yeah. So I'd recommend that you train legs, guys. Don't skip out on leg day.
do is like aesthetic. I play Reacher. He's got to look big and large. So, a lot of stuff is upper body, upper arms, upper chest. But my favorite is the pectoralis major. It's actually a little tiny muscle. It's a little strip of muscle up here. But if you want to like have that beach body, you want to fill out your t-shirt, you got to get your arms above your head. So something like this, where you're bringing your arms up and pressing that upper chest together.
Yeah, what he's talking about is the upper chest. So we have lower chest, upper chest, and when you flex, you see like the line between both. And you can see this in a lot of people who are really lean. They have like a line going through their pecs. To really fill up your shirt, he's right. You have to train upper chest. So you need to train from 30 to 45-degree angle. He's right. All of this is right. So I like what I'm saying.
You're gonna start to fill out.
What's your favorite exercise?
Probably the incline bench. I'll come down here and I'll rack. Like I'll throw 225 on there, slide the bench under, and you develop the delts, the upper chest. Just leave.
Yeah, incline bench, good for upper chest. You could also do incline dumbbell flies, incline dumbbell press. So those are all different movements you can do for training your upper chest.
Feeling good.
What exercise do you hate?
Well, I can't even do squats. I can't do squats. Every single time I do squats, I pinch something in my back, so I can't load from the top. So if I want to do legs, I've got to be pulling, or I've got to have my back supported lying down.
I mean, squats are better, but that's good for him if he feels like it relieves stress. Uh, and I mean, if he doesn't need to train legs that much for his goals, like I said, it's all right. Although, really, this guy, he should be able to do squats, just either decrease maybe the weight's too high, maybe he needs to work on his lower back. A lot of people have a weak lower back, and they need to work on hinge movements. So yeah, I guess this guy just needs to work on some other stuff to really get used to it and start off with a lightweight, which this guy might not want to because he's so used to doing heavy weights on his upper body. But that might be what he has to do to train his legs because his legs are tiny compared to his upper body. So sometimes you got to leave your ego behind, and yeah, but whatever. This guy looks good, so what can I say?
How do you keep your mind fit?
I try to meditate. Meditation is about manually shifting back into a calmer brain state. So that's what it is for me. Prayer, every day I have a ritual every night before I go to bed.
Meditating is good. It's good for your mind to have nothing to think about first. It helps with memory, focus. I like this. I like this a lot.
That helps. But I also spend time in the sauna, and that 15 minutes for me in the sauna, that's Zen time. I center myself, so that helps a lot.
How about the hot tub?
The hot tub is definitely not Zen time. I'm trying to keep my kids from killing each other or drowning, because they think it's an Olympic-sized pool.
What was the process like to become Reacher?
Man, that was the first time in my life that I had a studio executive call and tell me I had to be a certain weight. I want to throw you out of a helicopter. So I built a gym in my house and started using weights really primarily for the first time. Up until that point, my basic workout was push-ups, pull-ups, dips, and sit-ups. Anywhere there was like monkey bars, I would run there. I would do 4 sets of 25 of each.
Pull-ups are great, especially if you work on them with weights. Progressive overload. So like what this is good.
And I would run back. I still do that. I'll do a lot of core stuff in here, trying to get the legs up. That was like the foundation of my workout for a long time. But to add that,
Guys, that might look like it's actually really hard. Even if you don't have weight, that moves really hard. So it's impressive. I like what he's doing. Although I've never really seen someone do it with weights like that. But I mean, there's leg straps that you can have to do that type of movement with weights. I don't know why he's doing that. This guy's rich. He probably afford leg straps with or weighted leg straps. So I don't know what he's doing there, but it's good movement in general. So I like the idea. I like the idea. Or the execution could be better.
Extra 30 pounds. It took a next level set of resistance.
How did the rapid bulking
Next level, next level resistance. I bet you it took a lot of resistance, not just juice.
affect your body?
I kind of went from 0 to 100. Putting on that much weight that fast isn't natural or healthy.
It's not natural. Oh, what? Of course it's not natural. This guy's probably on every single drug like you could possibly have.
I think I ended up breaking a joint in my shoulder.
What happens when you take steroids or any drugs? Your joints don't have time to adapt as quick as your muscles. Your joints, ligaments, bones, and they break and get hurt. So that's what happens. That happened to one of the Trent twins. If you guys know who those people are, one of them tore their pec recently doing a really big bench because their muscles are strong enough, but their bones and ligaments aren't developed yet. So they take longer to develop. That's also recommend you guys take some collagen supplements. Collagen's good for you to help strengthen that quicker. Although I just don't take steroids, so that'd probably be a good idea.
I had shoulder surgery. One thing I learned for me when you're working out that often was going from targeted exercises where it's like today's my bicep and tricep day is I would do full body exercises every day, Monday through Friday. I'm getting a little bit of legs, a little bit of arms, a little chest and back.
When did you start working out?
I started working out at the end of high school.
I recommend to train each body part 2 times a week, not full body the way he's doing it, but I mean, if it works, it works. And this guy, like I said, it makes his life easier. He can do it, but I recommend training each body part 2 times, or just organizing it better because you shouldn't be training your body muscle group 5 times a week. It's too much pressure and a lot of muscles. Maybe some muscles can take a little bit more overload. Like maybe your shoulders, they heal up faster. Your back a little bit, but like I mean, you have to pick and choose. Yeah, I don't really think that's a good idea. I wouldn't recommend anyone really trains a muscle group 5 times a week, but this guy does it apparently.
School because I was a late bloomer, very late bloomer, no hair on the legs, got made fun of, wouldn't wear shorts because people would see how I didn't have any hair on my legs yet as like a junior in high school. And I wanted to change my body. I wanted to take control. So I started working out, and I would do the workout that I mentioned earlier, the push-ups, pull-ups, dips, and sit-ups. I would do 4 sets of 25 of those, and I would run home. And I started to notice a difference. People that I was friends with also started to notice.
Very good training naturally when he was natural. And at a younger age, it really increases your bone density a lot. Like it'll do it the same if you're older, but when you're young, it'll be big difference in your bone density and it'll really help you out a lot. So I recommend you guys do it when you're younger too. So keep that in mind.
A difference and wanted to do what I did, but they would come out and try to do 4 sets of 25 push-ups, pull-ups, dips, and sit-ups and couldn't come even close. And so I would only see them once and they'd never come back. So I just learned to be a bit of a lone wolf in the gym.
What other types of training do you do?
The other
Consistency beats intensity. Don't forget that.
thing would probably be fight training. For the show that I'm on, Reacher, I've got an amazing team of stunt people that are.
I had to skip an ad, so just so you guys know, you saw a cut. I had to skip an ad there.
Like the real deal. Every time I think my cardio's on point, I go do a little fight training and I get gassed in 3 minutes and realize I'm not even close to where I should be.
What do you consider an intense workout?
What I consider an intense workout is when I hit a full body day as hard as I can. That's going to include lunges, split squats, leg extensions, and leg curls. So that'll be the lower half. On the upper half, I'll hit the chest, and my goal is to get to 100 reps of bench. I'll start on incline and I'll end on decline. Trying to do, like 225, so heavy weights. I'll walk that all the way down. If I can get through that, I think I've won. It's tough to get through a full set though.
Are you a max out kind of guy?
I don't max out a lot because for me, my whole goal is to.
Like this guy says he doesn't max out a lot. Well, he's doing 225 on the incline. That's actually pretty good. 225 on the incline is crazy. I can more or less do 225 regular bench for 1 rep. That's my 1 rep max. So this guy's doing pretty good. But no, this guy comparative, he can do it for 100 reps. So this guy's not really pushing himself. That's good because it means he has less joint pain he's less likely to get injured, like he said before that he was injured. So good on him. Good on him.
Stay a certain size for years. I want 22 seasons I want to be 100 years old and still playing Reacher. However, I threw up 355 the other day and I felt really good about it. And it's like, wasn't even like 1, it was like 10. So I don't even know what my max is, but don't ask me to do a squat though. I'd be lucky to get 145.
Did you and Henry work out together while shooting your new movie?
I let him do his thing. You know, I do my thing, he'd do his thing. You know, I think we're at 2 different places. I was coming out of Reacher in fighting shape. My goals were a little bit different than what his were at the time. But yeah, he works hard. He works hard. He's an inspiration to watch.
What music do you listen to when you're working out?
Unless I'm doing like an intense set of sprints, I'll listen to some NSYNC, Backstreet Boys, you know, something really pump me up. But I listen to podcasts usually.
Podcasts, guys getting informed, getting his knowledge in. But yeah, music can help you work out. So if you guys want to listen to music, whatever floats your boat, helps you work out, helps you stay focused, helps you get the reps in. So good on it.
Feel like I want to kill 2 birds with 1 stone, and so you know I'm working out the mind while I'm working out the body.
Do you have any scars?
Do I have any scars? Can you see the shoulder scar from the shoulder surgery there?
What's your most meaningful tattoo?
3 of them represent my kids' names. Caleb, for example, is
Shoulder scar. So this guy's shoulder scar probably came from that injury that he had before. But yeah, I know. So the rest of the video, guys, doesn't really cover anything interesting. But like I was saying, that shoulder scar, that's why you don't want to use steroids. This guy's definitely an example of hard work, because this guy's definitely working hard. Has a few things he could probably improve upon on his workout structure. But he's been working out for a long time. So I mean, who am I to judge? He has pretty decent workout structure. His diet is okay for his size because he's so big, and he's probably burning out a lot of calories. And this guy said he does cardio too. So if I had to rate this guy's workout structure, his diet, I'd say 7.5 out of 10. 7.5 out of 10. I see some things that could be improved upon, but in general, the core principles are good, and he looks good. So I mean, who am I to judge? But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys have anyone who you want me to see, you want me to cover their routine, their workout, anything like this, any video similar to the one that I just recorded, please let me know. This was very fun recording this video. I liked it a lot. It was good to do something like this, something different. So yeah, please like, subscribe, comment, do whatever you guys want to do. Give me new ideas if you guys have any ideas for anything you want to see. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.